Okay, so we're still talking all things aubergine, and now we're going to my amazing aubergine dal. So to get started, all we need is the aubergine. So I'm just going to chop the end off. And then I'm just going to dice this into like inch-sized pieces, really, because we're going to roast this in the oven. Aubergine roasts really well. I add it to my dishes of roasted vegetables with almost every meal, all the time. And most of the time when I do that, I mix them in with other vegetables. My children don't even know that they're in there. So I'm going to spread them all onto our baking tray, like so. Okay, and then literally all we need to do with this now is we're just going to drizzle them with some olive oil and let it absorb all the beautiful flavours of the olive oil. And then I'm just going to season with some salt and some pepper. And I'll just fish out the top of my pepper and some salt. Okay, so we've put olive oil, salt and pepper onto our aubergines, and now I just want to add a teaspoon of cumin seeds. Cumin seeds are amazing, smoky, peppery, and I'm just going to literally sprinkle these over the top, and they're just going to add such a body and depth of flavour to this dish. It'll be incredible. And then we'll just pop them in the oven. Okay, so our aubergines are roasting in the oven for 30 minutes, which gives us the perfect time to make the dal. So what we're going to do is you need a fairly deep and wide bottomed pan, and we're going to put plenty of olive oil in the bottom, a little more, and then to that I'm going to add my diced onion. So this is, I would normally say a couple of onions, but this was a giant onion that I got from my local farmer's shop, so it was just one diced onion I'm using here, and that's going to go into my pan. I'm just going to cook this now until it's soft, which is just a few minutes. Doesn't need to overcook, it's going to cook down quite a lot in the dal. Just needs another couple of minutes, and then we can get adding all the beautiful flavours and spices to the dal. Our onions are lovely and soft now. My kitchen smells amazing. So now we're going to start building the flavours to this dal. So here I've got grated ginger. So it's about a 2-inch piece of grated ginger. This is ginger in its raw natural state. So I've just basically cut the skin off. That's a little bit fibrous. Nobody wants to eat the skin. And then I've just grated it. So we're going to add in the grated ginger. I love grated ginger, it's so good. I add it in my smoothies, but when I make smoothies for all the family, I have to add the ginger in afterwards because I put so much and my children say it burns their throat. Now I'm going to add some spices. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of chilli, 2 teaspoons of turmeric, and 2 teaspoons of garam masala, which is just this amazing blend of spices, which is just going to fill my kitchen with the most amazing scent. That goes in. And I'm just going to give this a cook down for a minute or so. If your pan gets a little bit dry whilst this is happening, then you can just add a splash of water, which I think I will do, just a little splash of water. Just to keep it from getting too dry. So You see here now, the onions become a lovely golden colour and are taking on all the flavours of the spices. I'm just going to cook that for a minute or so. So now to the pan, I'm going to add 200 grams of red lentils. They're just going to go straight in. And then I'm going to add a regular 400 gram tin of chopped tomatoes. They're just going to go straight in, like so. And then I'm going to add 800 ml of water. I'm going to give it a really good stir, scraping all those spices off the bottom of the pan. Now, that's the hard work done. All that's left to do is put the lid on and wait 30 minutes. So my aubergine dal has been simmering away here now for around 30 minutes, and this is perfect now. The lentils have absorbed all the liquid and it's just a perfect consistency. So let's take it round and it's time to serve. So pop it here. And then also, my aubergines that I roasted in the oven have come out now, and they're perfect with our cumin seeds and the salt and pepper and olive oil, and they're going to go on the top. So time to serve. So let's get the dal. How delicious does that look? And if you could smell this through the camera, you would be wanting to dive right in. So the dal in the bowl, and then I'm just going to take some of the cumin roasted aubergines, and I'm just going to pop them right on top. And to finish it off, got to put a bit of green on. My aubergine dal.